Good evening and welcome to the County Ground in Leyland. Premier League 2 Division 2 action tonight with Burnley taking on league leaders Fulham. Michael Jackson's side lost their first 3 league games of the season but have taken 17 points from a possible 21 since. Tonight is a big test though against the runaway leaders Fulham. Burnley won 2-1 away to bottom club Birmingham City last Monday. Nijai Tucker and Michael Mellon got the goals in that comeback win. Both are named in tonight's side. Former Manchester United wide man Owen Dodson, top of the assist charts with 4. For Fulham, former Southampton manager Steve Wigley coaches them. They've won their last 6 games in all competitions, sit top with 8 wins and a draw from 10 games. So let's have a look at the sides then in full. Just the one change for Burnley, familiar face in midfield. Big night for Dale Stephens, a return for him after 10 months with injury. He last played in the first team February against Tottenham in the away defeat at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So Burnley, Sam Waller in goal, Finlay Armstrong will play right back, Anthony Glennon left back, Bobby Thomas, Jacob Badeau in the centre. Midfield 4 of Nijai Tucker, Mark Helm, Dale Stephens and Owen Dodson. Up front, it's Joe McGlynn alongside Michael Mellon. 14 goals for him at all levels this season. On the bench, Harry Allen is the reserve keeper, Jake Rooney, Max Thompson, Ben Woods and Dara Costello. For Fulham, a little bit of a surprise. No top scorer Terrier Blade. Zayed Lakarchi, who's been nominated as Player of the Month Premier League 2, he's missing also. Both of those two are in international duty, but it is a strong Fulham side. Fabricio Ramirez in goal, he's got first team experience. Jay Williams right back. Steve Session's a familiar name at left back, England under-21 international. Marlon Fossey and Connor McAvoy we think will play at the centre back position. Holding roles for Idris Adateo, Adrian Pajaziti, and ahead of them Kieran Bowie, Matt Dibley-Dias, Sonny Hilton, and up front he scored here last season, Jean-Pierre Tehii, signed from Le Havre, big strong French centre forward. On the bench for them, Alfie McNally's the reserve keeper, Ollie Sanderson, Amani Laquadoc, Lucano Diori Henry and Charlie Robinson. That's the sides tonight. We've remember last season Burnley did the double over tonight's opponents, 2-1 here, 4-1 away at Fulham. Ellis Lee alongside me tonight. Bit of a test for the lads against the league leaders.
Yeah, it's going to be. I think it should be an exciting game. You know, Burnley coming to this 7 unbeaten, and Fulham have won the last 6 or 7 as well. So it's two very good sides, and I think we might see a few goals as well.
We're quick to notice they're missing a couple. Terry Blade up front, and the lad who's been nominated as Player of the Month, Lakashi at left back. So there could be 2 big players for them.
Yeah, they are 2 very good players for Fulham. Shown throughout this season, but shows that the quality they've got as well. That they're away, on international duty, and they're having to replace them players. But yeah, there's still some familiar names in there, and I'm sure they'll pose a tough test here tonight.
Yeah, not often you have an England under-21 international, Sessi on there. He's twin brother of Ryan, is it? So he'll be a big player for them.
Yeah, no, he was one of the first names that I did pick up on the team sheet. When I saw it, I recognised the Sessignon. Obviously, we know his brother at Tottenham as well. So yeah, I'm sure he'll be a good player for them.
I mean, it's been a strange old season. Lost the first 3. You saw those games. From then onwards, the lads have done little wrong.
Yeah, it seems to have been a bit of a tricky start, and we're playing well and sort of just not coming away with the good results and the results that they probably wanted. But like I say, since then it's sort of been put behind them, and it should be no looking back, and they've done really well and come together as a strong team.
At the time when we've had a few injuries, Michael Mellon stepped up and done ever so well. Yeah,
like I say, we all know his name around here, and obviously from his dad as well. But yeah, it'll be a nice test for Michael up against what will be a strong Fulham defence, I imagine, as well. He's only a 17-year-old, and I think he's on 14 goals now across both age groups for the academy as well. So you know, he's fine in the back of the net, and you know, it's not phased him stepping up to the 23s.
We're just going to have a look back to Saturday. That was a bit of a mad afternoon for us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Stuck in the game, the lads, and a fantastic result for the first team.
No, really good. Yeah, like I said, not many teams go to Stamford Bridge and get a result, and especially this season they've had a really good defence, and you know, they scored lots of goals, but we just kept in it, and it paid off in the end with a few substitutions that worked, and yeah, very good to come away with a point.
Let's have a look at the highlights.
Save, ball back in there. Did well, Pope. First one looked a really good save to me. Do you know, I think Nick Pope's right back on this. And
that was a terrific save.
It looked a really good save.
It's just a small club,
and top saved.
That was a really good save.
Jorginho wide here. James bowling forward, deflected. Oh, what a save with his legs.
If that was
from
deliberate,
Nick Pope. I'm telling you now.
If that was deliberate, that was extraordinary.
That's a world-class save.
I mean, it was like he saved it falling over with his foot, but he cleared it as well as saved it.
Picks out James. Ball got forward very quickly. James with the ball in. Havertz 1-0. As simple as that. Great ball in from James. Havertz won the header. He's got the goal. Burnley are behind here. Chelsea 1, Burnley 0.
I've got to say, I did not like the way Thomas Tuchel ran in front of the Burnley bench there to celebrate.
Here's Chilwell. Chilwell help it on for Barkley. On in turn. Chance in there. Burnley got to ground. Great save.
Good save.
By Pope.
Great
to
save.
deny Hudson-Odoi. Taylor got the cross in here. He dummies it first time. Looks to try and pick out Lowton here. Lowton for Westwood. Westwood inside. Looking for Rodriguez. Wins the header. Touched in by Vieira. And Burnley are level. Burnley are level. That's the chance they wanted. And it's Vieira from close range. Burnley are level. It's Chelsea 1. Burnley 1. Burnley stayed in the game.
One chance.
And it's Matty Vieira from close range that's got the equaliser. Burnley are level.
Congratulations, Gaffer, that's a big point. Yeah, I think it's an earned point in a different fashion today. You know, I mean, Pope has been fantastic. They were excellent. I mean, they're a top side, we know that. They're flying at the moment, top of the league, the feel of the place, you know. And I thought they were terrific first half. And I didn't think it was necessarily we were miles off. They were just so strong in and out of possession, smothered the game out of possession, worked very hard and played hard. And in possession, we know they've got some really talented players. And Popey was excellent. We made some good blocks. And actually a soft moment for the goal, amongst many good moments. But we stayed intact to go in at half time, so we were still in the game at that point.
It's about staying in the game. The longer Burnley stayed in the game, better the chance they had.
Yeah, I thought we grew a little bit into the second half. I don't want to overrate that, but we found some better passages of football and kept the ball a bit better, slowed moments with the ball, didn't quite find the interlink at times, but got more a smaller bit of control, but still control nonetheless. Just started getting into the final third, finding some better moments, and then of course we found a great moment with a very good goal from the mixed play from Westy into Joe Rodriguez, a lovely knockdown, a good finish. Very pleased with that, but very pleased with a lot of performances. I mean, look at Pope today, and I mean, look, there's a few question marks. Gareth's got a tough job, but he's a top keeper for me. He's got to be in there for me. Target's another one, and Charlie Taylor, I think Gareth Scout should be keeping an eye on him with that performance. I thought he was outstanding, and he has been a number of times this season.
You talked about Nick Pope in the week, and you said he was back to his best.
Yeah, I believe it.
You showed it again today.
Yeah, I've thought it for a number of weeks now, and I've told him so. In training, the way he is, he's a monster of a guy, but his reflexes are fantastic. Save early on in the first half, very similar to the one against Brentford last week, down to his right. He's right back on it without a shadow of a doubt, and it helps enormously because he's a top keeper.
What does this do for Burnley's season?
Well, we don't know. Look, it's a point. At the end of the day, it's a point. But what it is, it's an earned point in a different way. Part of what we do is that feeling about what we do is back, and it's on the show today to stay in a game and do everything you can to do something. Very proud of the fans again today, noisy as you like, against a big crowd here. But the biggest thing for me is the mentality, a group mentality to take these challenges on. We've stuck in there early this season. We're going to have to continue to stick in there, but there's a real strong mentality about this group.
Well done.
Thank you.
Point.
Ellis, fantastic result, wasn't it, at Stamford Bridge in the end. What an afternoon for Nick Pope as well, just showing everybody how good he is.
Yeah, no, great, but the whole team was terrific throughout. But yeah, Pope, made some outstanding saves just to keep us in the game when Chelsea kept coming forward, and yeah, just made that bit of hope that we could potentially go on and get something in the end. The substitute paid off, and the performance paid off massively.
Everybody wanted to speak to Vids at the end. It was a bit chaotic after the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a busy one, like it is when you go to the bigger places and bigger clubs, with all the broadcasters and different reporters wanting. But yeah, it's nice for Vids, to sort of take the headlines well and get on the score sheet, get himself a goal.
He could have nicked it at the end, couldn't he, with that lob?
Yeah.
Assist for Popey.
Yeah, it would have been nice, but I think would have taken a point before going to Stamford Bridge. So yeah, happy days.
Yeah. teams just emerging here. Just let me just remind you now, you can enjoy club audio content across Spotify, iTunes and Google Podcasts. Content will include exclusive interviews, podcasts and new features. As part of that launch, the club is delighted to release a brand new women's football podcast, Halftime Talks. The first episode of the podcast features Burnley FC women captain Lauren Bracewell and centre-back Sammy Fleck, who delve into the world of women's football at the club, talk the squad's league form so far this season and give an insight into how well they know each other in the game. How well do you know your mates? So search for Burnley FC on Spotify, iTunes and Google Podcasts. So just to recap on the sides here, the big news is Dale Stephens makes a return after ankle surgery, his first action for some time. Played at February at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, but he's back in action this evening. Where's number 8? That's the one change. Stephens in for Woods. I'm sure we'll see Ben Woods as the game goes on. Remember, Fulham atop, quickly through the Burnley side. Waller in goal, Armstrong, Thomas, Bordeaux, Glennon at the back, Tucker, Helm, Stephens and Dodson in midfield, Mellon and McGlynn up front. Bobby Thomas, the skipper, Conor McAvoy for Fulham. They line up with Ramirez in goal, Williams, McAvoy, Fossey, Sessegnon at the back. Holding roles, Pagetti, Udatoyo, ahead of them Bowie, Dibley Dias, Hilton, and up front Jean-Pierre T. Look out for him, he's a big, strong striker. Close to getting underway. You sense this is their biggest game of the season so far for the lads?
Yeah, I think it is. It's probably, they picked up some form and they've come against some good sides, but, Fulham, like we know, they sit at the top of the league and, the best side as we stand at the top, so yeah, it'll be a really difficult test for them. And it always is a bit different playing academies from London. They can bring through different players and they have a sort of a broader sort of recruitment. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it brings.
Yeah, it looks a big squad for us, with a lot of players to call on. Referee ready to get us underway. Burnley attacking left to right. And immediately looking comfortable at the back. David Richardson is our referee. There's McAvoy, the skipper. Just playing it across the back, nice and calmly. Looks like Sessegnon might be at centre-back actually, which is a little bit of a surprise. I've seen him in midfield left-back, but not at centre-back. And it'll be a throw to Burnley, left-hand side with Anthony Glennon. The Clarets 7 unbeaten in the league. Won 2-1 at Birmingham last Monday. Battling away is McGlynn and Mellon. Neither of them can quite come away with the ball. Sessegnon's won that. Might be a holding role for Sessegnon in midfield, I think. In front of the back four. Here's McAvoy, leave it for the keeper. Fabricio Ramirez. And on for McAvoy. Fulham won their last 6 in all competitions. Here's Jay Williams, former Newport County player. Back to the keeper, Ramirez. He's got the ball in the edge of his 6-yard box. Trying to entice Mellon to it. Hooks it wide for Williams. Williams to get this forward. Looking for Teehee up front. Layoff is nice. Big chase here through the middle, but it'll be comfortable for Sam Waller. Beats his man, nice and calm. Clears it right-footed. Looking down that left-hand side. And they've got themselves a throw, almost on the halfway line. So Fossey playing at right back then. We've got Williams and McAvoy in the centre. Here's Thomas for Burnley. Squares it for Armstrong. Armstrong on for Tucker. Tucker just loses out momentarily to Udatoyo. So Udatoyo at left back. This is Fossey driving forward on that right-hand side. Tucked back inside neatly. Pagliaciti just to help it on again for Fossey. Right-hand side, bit of space here for Hilton. Trying to get the cross in, dangerous one. Thomas hooks it behind. Bit of a worry there for Sam Waller, but it was behind. First corner of the game to the visitors. And they've started quite brightly, Ellis.
Yeah, they have. Nice little move there. And funny how it awkwardly spun in the air there. Wasn't sure it was going to land from the clearance, but yeah, it looked like Sam had that covered, and it's gone out for the first corner.
So corner on this left-hand side. Everybody back for the Clarets. Trying to crowd Sam Waller. There was an infringement on the keeper here. Well, the ball went in the net. The whistle had already gone. Really crowded Sam Waller. That was in the news from yesterday in the Liverpool-West Ham game. But well, I think the referee's unhappy here, isn't he? Is this an early booking? To hear he said something out of turn. The referee's not happy and he's booked him. Probably one of the quickest bookings you'll see.
It's not what they're hoping for. 3 minutes in, one of the better players getting a booking.
I think they thought there wasn't a lot of interference on the keeper. Referee had given it. Tahi something out of line. Mellon on the chase here, but Fossey will get it away. Tucker to try and win the next ball. Forward again for Tucker. Right hand side, just outside the box. Gets support from Armstrong. Trying to knock it inside, easily cleared. Thomas wins the next one. Chase for McGlynn, stay in play. Just bounces off McGlynn. Behind, that'll be a goal kick for Fulham. 4 minutes played. Goalless here at Leyland. Burnley 0, Fulham 0. They've had to adjust to 1 or 2 changes. Missing 1 or 2 players. Top scorer of Blade. Lukaku, left back, is a fine player for them. So maybe just gives Burnley a squeak tonight. We're going to see Ramirez with the goal kick. Former La Coruna Real Betis keeper. Goes short. McAvoy to Williams. Blockage from Mellon. Burnley have got a foul here. Foul on Helm. Big night for Dale Stevens, Ellis, isn't it? You know, he's had to be very, very patient.
Yeah, no,
Worked hard.
Yeah, it's nice to see him back out on the pitch and playing some form of football. He's had a long time out, and we've seen him around the training ground and been putting the hours in, and working on the grass in the gym. And but yeah, like you said, it's good to see him out there tonight. And hopefully he's not too far away, from being involved with the older lads.
You'd expect perhaps an hour today, maybe. Here's Glennon with the free kick, swings it in, keeper comes, gets a punch on it. Tucker to collect the loose ball, trying to check inside. He's won the throw. Right hand side with Finlay Armstrong. He'll look for options in front of the Fulham bench. Gets it back, Armstrong, hooks it inside. Mellon to try and lay it off for Tucker. Back inside nicely here for Stevens. Just couldn't find his man. Fossey comes away with it. Here's Hilton driving forward here, looking to have a shot from distance. That was optimistic. Sam Waller out of his goal, but wasn't going to be beaten from that distance. It seemed a strange one to go for goal from there.
Yeah, probably wanted a little bit more height on it, maybe, but it does look like a bit of an odd shot when you see the replay of it there.
It would have been spectacular. I think Waller wasn't too far out of his goal, to be fair. Be a kick for the Burnley keeper. 6 minutes gone, goalless here at Leyland. Burnley against Fulham. It's just flicked off the defender. Chase from McGlynn, gone back to the keeper Ramirez. Low and flat clearance. Burnley trying to apply pressure. Nice touch back by Bowie. Goes down that right hand side looking for Hilton again. Here's Stevens, touch forward looking for Mellon. Full defence deal with it. Here's Thomas. Big full clearance. Mellon jumps with Fossey. It's come off the right back. It'll be a Burnley throw. Left hand side with Glennon. Almost level with the penalty area. Anthony Glennon with it. Goes down the line. McGlynn concedes the goal kick. Comes to nothing. I mean, Bobby Thomas is a big player at this level, isn't he? You know, he was missing in a few of the first games. But a difference when he's been in the side.
Yeah, no, since Bobby's come back in, he's shown the maturity he's had, and the maybe a bit of experience playing with the first team and the loan at Barrow last year. So he's got that little bit of experience that some of the younger lads haven't got. But yeah, he's solid parts of the defence, and he's played a key role in sort of the last couple of months where the runs picked up, and they picked a bit of momentum up as well.
Stevens back to Armstrong. Tucker to try and lay it off. It will be a Fulham throw. Odeteo at left back, normally midfielder by trade. Touch back here for Bajasati. He'll just look forward. He's got Fossey right hand side. Marlon Fossey, American. Back to Bajasati. And on in turn from McAvoy. Keep the ball well, Fulham. They've had a really good season at this level. Look down the line. Bobby Thomas cuts it out. Tahir in pursuit. Cleared by Thomas. Burnley need to win the next ball. Stevens has done well here. Hooks it forward. Offside Midlin. Flag goes up. Looked a decent ball from Dale Stevens though. Looking to pick out the front men. Came to nothing. Free kick Fulham. Here's Williams. City just to hold on to it under pressure from Mellon. Back for Williams. Back to his keeper, Ramirez. Spanish under-20 international. Getting some game time here, overage player. Odeteo just back for McAvoy. Very patient Fulham. They've had a fantastic run this season. 8 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. It was away at Aston Villa. That's where Burnley are next in the league. 2 weeks tonight. Odeteo can't find Bowie. That's gone out of play for a Burnley throw, right hand side. I mean, Burnley have had 1 or 2 injuries, Ellis, but Michael Mellon will always come in and take his chance at just the age of 17.
Yeah, no, he has. He's really stepped up. Working with sort of the youth team over the past couple of years, I've sort of seen him rise through the academy. But yeah, he's had a really good start to the season. Whatever game he sort of put him in, he seems to get a goal. Yeah. We've seen that throughout.
We were impressed with the lads last week. They went behind. It was a horrible pitch at Nuneaton. Yet they came back and got all 3 points.
Yeah, no, it was a really good night at Nuneaton last week. To come from behind and show the spirit and the determination to come away from something, not just draw, but to go on and win it as well. And really good ball from Owen as well. Owen dodged him for that. But yeah, it's good to see Michael flourishing and the lads doing well.
Here's Bowie just to try and help it into the box. Good work from Helm. Break again here. Bajasati just to get it wide for Fossey. American coming forward a lot. Down that right hand side, looking to take on Dodgson. Been an interesting battle between those two today. Ball into the middle, cleared well by Bordeaux. Throw only for the Londoners. Here's Hilton again. Uses Fossey. Right on that far side. Burnley attacking the Brian Pilkington end in this first half. Interception from Tucker. He's having a great season. Touch back for Armstrong. Armstrong will use his keeper, Sam Waller. Just slice that a touch. That's got out of play, I think, for a throw. It is a young Burnley side, isn't it? Sam Waller, just 18. He's having a fine season.
Yeah, no, he's really stepped up since coming into Michael Jackson's side, and he played for the youth team last year, and he's only second-year scholar, so he's still a young lad, but done really well since coming. Made some really big saves.
Yeah, he's done well. Physical as well, big and strong. Collects the crosses. Fulham again getting possession. It's with Jay Williams at centre back tonight. Under pressure here, McAvoy turns back on himself. Again, goes square. Sessian dropped into the back line. Uses Williams. This fantastic run, Fulham do come here full of confidence. Bedell deals with that. Hooks it into the far stand. Be a throw only. referee wants a spare ball, I think, although Fossey's gone on the chase to collect it. Los Angeles born takes the throw. And they're trying to apply pressure. It's with McAvoy. Looking forward down that right hand side. Offside flag against Sonny Hilton. That'll be a Burnley free kick. Dominating possession Fulham, perhaps first 13 minutes. But no real alarms for the Clarets. Burnley will take this free kick with Sam Waller, the keeper. Immediately looks for Tucker and a bit of space down this right-hand side. Nijai Tucker uses Stevens. Stevens wide for Armstrong. Stevens in strong here. It'll be a Fulham throw. You can see from that challenge, wasn't pulling out, was he? Went in for it.
Yeah, no, certainly did go for it then.
It's a good sign, isn't it?
Yeah, been a steady sort of opening 14 minutes so far. And both sides just looking to get it going.
It's with Odoteo down this left-hand side, trying to throw it to Tahi. Square for Glennon. Burnley won here 2-1 last season. All the goals in the first half. Mbongo and Richardson. Mbongo and Thompson, sorry. Tahi replied for Fulham. And they won 4-1. London School of Economics, I think, was their venue, if I remember.
Yeah, I remember being at that one. I think it was a Friday afternoon. Yeah, it was a...
No lessons on a Friday afternoon.
No, they must have had a few free periods for that one. But yeah, I do remember that game. Sort of run right. I think all the goals were in quite quick succession as well.
Yeah, we thought we were on for the playoffs at that stage, didn't we?
Yeah, it looked like we were in with a shout of it, but just sort of faded away towards the end, didn't it?
Defeated Sunderland, knocked us back, I think, didn't it?
Yeah, and they had a strong side that day up in the North East. Remember, I think Chris Maguire scored an absolute worldie, nice strike, and they had a few first-team players getting a bit of game time as well. So
it just ended that playoff sort of charge, didn't it? Here's Helm. Helps it on for Glennon. Glennon again. Back for Bordeaux. That partnership promising now. Bordeaux and Thomas. Good turn from Stevens. Hooks it wide left-hand side. Touch on from Dodgson. Finds Mellon. Flick for Dodgson. Fossey's got a touch. Hooks it out of play for a throw. Glennon to take it. 15 minutes gone. Goalless with a county ground Leyland. Burnley 0, Fulham 0. Anthony Glennon with it. Picks out Stevens. Getting on the ball a little bit now. Former Brighton man. Uses Armstrong. Thomas looking wide for Tucker. Doesn't work out. Be a throw to Fulham. Odoteo with it. Fulham slowing the game down a little bit now. Throws it down the line. Flick on from Tahi. Brave header from Helm. No foul given. Helm on the ball now. Clearance from Odoteo. Sessegnon helps it on, and that'll be a Burnley throw near the halfway line. A word about Dodgson. He has impressed. Good creative player.
Yeah.
I prefer him left midfield rather than left back.
Yeah, no, he's obviously sort of been in and out the side, left back and left midfield. So, but I think since we've been winning sort of a few games and picking up a few results, he's been playing on the left of midfield with Gleno behind him, and it's worked really well. But yeah, he's a really good attacking player and he's got great delivery. And we've seen that throughout the season. Put some great balls into the box. When you've got a player like Mellon in there, you have a chance of getting a goal.
We've seen him in the first team squad as well, Dodgson. He'll be hoping for more of that.
Yeah, I remember at Anfield this season on the bench. What a great experience for him. Just to be on the bench, just to be around it, the dressing room, the atmosphere, and for players like that, it must be great for them.
Yeah, it does look a good player. They'll be looking to stop him today, Fulham, I would imagine. That's going to be a Burnley throw near the halfway line. Here's Armstrong. Kept in by Bowie. No, it hasn't. Be a Burnley throw, halfway line. Former Wraith player a little bit frustrated. He thought he'd kept it in. Referee Richardson doesn't agree. It's Stevens, helps it on quickly. But I tell you with a header. It's inside here for Dodgson. Helps it on, it's a little bit behind Glennon, but he'll retrieve. Glennon looking to feed Dodgson again. Fossey's having a good start to the game. It'll be a Burnley throw. Left-hand side with Glennon. Helm finds him once more, and Glennon just hooks it down the line looking for McGlynn. Fossey wins the header. Settignon to touch it back. Williams away. Burnley trying to get it back into the danger zone. Good work here from the Clarets, trying to ride the challenge. Mellon, and he's fouled. Now then, not too far away. We've seen E.J. Tucker on one or two of these, but it does look like...
Yeah, I thought he might have been standing over this one. I've seen him like 2 or 3 free kicks this season in the back of the net, but looks like Mark and Ben Woods are going for this one.
I think Dale Stevens fancies this. He's placed it. This would be some return. Good 25 yards. A little bit more, perhaps. Referee's happy with the wall. A couple of Burnley players just in the front of it. I think he thinks they're too close. Opportunity here for Dale Stevens. 20 minutes on the watch. Free kick won by Mellon. Stevens with it. Keeper on his toes. Good effort. Ooh. Wasn't far away. Keeper was struggling a little, moving to his right hand side.
Thought that was going to the top left corner there from Dale, but
just have a look on the replay.
Yeah, it's a good hit. Looks like it's going in just over.
Just didn't dip enough. Surprise contender to take it in a way, because we've seen Mark Helm take them, we've seen E.J. Tucker, but that was a good effort.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought Dale had stepped over it there, but he's done well. He's come close to getting a goal.
Here's Mellon again. Helped on nicely here for Stevens. McGlynn to help it on to him. Just tried to touch it onto Tucker. Defender got a touch. Might break here for Armstrong. Armstrong going down towards the byline. He's won a throw. It's unusual to see a left footer at right back.
Yeah, Finn, he's come through the academy as a left back really. But yeah, a few weeks ago I remember seeing him line up as a right back, and I think we've won that game, and ever since he's been inside we've not lost, so it's part of the change side that doing well, and it's settled in really well at right back. But yeah, like you said, you don't get it much.
Yeah.
Getting a left-footed player at the right side.
Here's Williams. Remains 0-0, approaching the halfway point in the first half. The league leaders Fulham. 8 points there, the Burnley. Left-hand side. Otajeo. Look to just hook it inside. Burnley applying pressure. Sessegnon to collect. Sitting in front of the back line. Was at Bristol City on loan last season. Not really getting first team action with Fulham doing so well in the Championship. Here's Williams. Forward for Hilton. Just bounces off him. Mellon wins it. Can't find McGlynn. Sessegnon will drive forward. Helps it on nicely. Ball down this left-hand side. Otajeo to get it in. Might still fall in here. Opportunity. Really good block. I think it was Badeau with the block. Got in the way. It's a real opportunity. Fell to Dibley Dias. That's props the best opportunity of the game for Fulham. It's a good block by Badeau. Really good block. Their best chance by some distance. Here's McAvoy. Seeing a lot of the ball. Otajeo back for McAvoy again. It's going to be a throw. With Armstrong. Any subs tonight? Harry Allen's the reserve keeper. Jake Rooney, Mox Thompson, Ben Woods, Darragh Costello. So plenty of options on the bench. Here's Glennon driving forward. Left-hand side. Dodson trying to go on the overlap. Looks to clip it in there. Too much on it. Easy one for Ramirez. Spanish keeper took it comfortably. Rolls it out for Hilton, who switched flanks. Left-hand side now, Hilton. Ball forward, flicked on by Bowie. He's gone the right-hand side, easily through to Waller. Rolls it out immediately for Glennon. Here's Dodson. Glennon again. Squared inside for skipper Thomas. On for Armstrong. Burnley building down the right-hand side now with Armstrong. Helm to try and get the ball across. Headed away by Fossey. Stevens can't win the next one. They fouled Dibley Diaz. It'll be a free kick just outside the centre circle. I think it's fair to say Burnley fans haven't seen the best of Dale Stevens yet.
No, yeah, it's been a bit of a tough sort of time for him since he's joined, and he was fit, and then he picked up the injury, and yeah, and obviously with the pandemic last year, so fans didn't actually physically get to see him when he was involved as well. So it's been a shame for him really not to play in front of fans. And
yeah, seems like a really nice lad, and we've got Westwood and Brownhill now on 4 yellow cards, just one away from suspension. So the gaffer will want to get Dale Stevens match fit as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's just another name for the squad list as well, you know. We've seen at times when we've struggled, you know, we've had to name academy players, and we've had the injury troubles we've had, so to get a nearly fully fit squad will be a massive benefit for us going forward.
Corner on this left-hand side to the league leaders. Everybody back for Burnley. Just Fossey not taking any part in the set piece for Fulham. Looking to test keeper here. Certainly crowded 6-yard box. The referee's not happy. It's a 1-0 for Anthony Glennon this time, but he is crowded. Sam Waller. Very little room for manoeuvre there. He's trying to just get the bit of space. He's punched that over. Will be another corner. There's just no breathing space there, is there?
No, it looks like Fulham like to pack that 6-yard box out and just make it difficult for Sam to move really and get it as close to him as they can.
He's trying to just get off his line a little bit now, but again Bowie's very close. It's going to be swung in again. Tried to get there, and he's bouncing around in there, and hasn't been cleared yet. Could block in the end. That one been Glennon with the last block.
I think it was Bobby Thomas, yeah.
Whoa.
That was
And
tight.
he couldn't clear it. Really good in swinging corner. Fulham were close to taking the lead. Just about survived Burnley. Tajeo with the throw. Remains 0-0. Mellon's just caught his man there. It'll be a free kick. Manchester City just fouled by the touchline. Be a free kick to Fulham. Up comes McAvoy. Up comes Williams. Again, just Fossey not involved in the set piece. High line from Burnley, near the 18-yard line. It's going to be delivered in there again. More defensive work for the Clarets. Swung in, headed away. Burnley can't win the next ball. Sessignon in there. It's a man on the line. Saved in the end by Waller. Sessignon's effort at his own man very nearly fell kindly. Rolled out, thrown out by Waller. Burnley look to build with Glennon. Wide for Dodson, gets it back. Glennon a little bit scrappy. Glennon's won it and fouled. That'll be a free kick for Burnley. Very close from that corner, Fulham. That would be a concern at set pieces. Got to find a way of dealing with them.
Yeah, they've I think 3 or 4 corners now, and everyone looks to have nearly gone in at one point.
Problem is, not everybody's as big as Nick Pope.
No, he's not. Well, he's a big keeper, Sam, but he's not got the biggest height, so it does hang in there. It can't be as easy to come gather it and
if we come up with something to do with it as the game goes on. Shade to Allison yesterday against West Ham, that isn't it? Crowding the keeper in the 6-yard box. Here's Williams. Fulham probably had the better of things in a tight game that remains goalless. Dodgson trying to knock it inside for Helm. Here's Fossey again. The American coming inside. Uses McAvoy. Williams again on for Sessegnon. Just come deep to collect. Uses Fossey once more. Driving down that right hand side. Defensive work for Dodgson. Back inside for Sessegnon. Spread here down the left. Cut out well by Armstrong. He's done well. Burnley need to get Tucker in the game a little bit here. Driving forward. He's got options ahead of him. Looks it forward for Mellon. Mellon looking to have a shot. Test the keeper. He's near post. Got his shot away. Good ball from Tucker. Just got an opportunity. Sight of goal. Gathered comfortably by the keeper at his near post. Otateo to try and get across it. That's an easy one for Waller. Again, he rolls it out. Got a good throw, Sam Waller. It's back with Glennon. Up forward. McGlynn to collect inside nicely for Mellon. Tucker's with them. Helped on for Stevens driving forward. Back heel trying to find Tucker. Doesn't work out, but here's Armstrong. On for Tucker. Man available left hand side Dodgson. Goes back further for Glennon. Glennon comes inside nicely. Here's Stevens. Ball forward. Finds Tucker. Tucker takes it on nicely. Trying to hook across in. It's blocked. And that'll be Burnley's first corner of the evening. Just want to get Tucker involved a little bit more.
Yeah, it's been tight opening half an hour or so on it, but he's not really got going down the right. But Fulham defensively look strong. But when Nijai does get going, he's poses a lot of threat, and it's very dangerous going forward. As we've seen this year, I think 5 goals is he on now? It's probably his most I think he's got for the club in a season for the academy. So
cracking,
he's showing that he's
really
having a very good season.
Here's the corner swung in. This time the Fulham keeper was under pressure, punched it away, but was fouled. Everybody likes an in-swinging corner these days. Deemed illegal. Free kick to the league leaders with their keeper Fabricio Ramirez. Uses Williams on for Fossey. American at right back. Looking forward. Bowie on the chase. Header won here by Glennon. Gets it back to Waller. Able to pick it up. Half hour mark gone. Remains goalless. Burnley 0. Fulham 0. Next up for the Clarets a week tomorrow. The training ground, Lancashire Senior Cup against Barrow. Next league fixture 2 weeks tonight away at Aston Villa. Throw to Burnley, halfway line with Anthony Glennon. With it, looking down the line, Mellon to flick on beyond McGlynn, touch back by McAvoy to the keeper, who just wanted a touch. Mellon was closing him down. He's got it forward to he trying to out-muscle Armstrong. Thomas back to the keeper. Waller. Armstrong back for Thomas. Up back for Waller. Keeper gets a big clearance away. Good kicker of the ball, Waller. Infringement here. Jumped into his man, I think. Here's Sessegnon. Looking wide on that right. Back for Williams. Turn back to the keeper. Remains 0-0. 32 minutes on the watch. Only 5th going into the game. Fulham top. Considering Burnley lost their first 3 league games. It's a fantastic turnaround. 17 points from 21. Driving forward now, Fulham. Odoteo's found Bowie. Bowie edge of the box, back for Odoteo. Burnley played down. Odoteo can clip this towards the back post. Opportunity in there. Easy take for Waller. Hilton didn't get enough on it. Waller just gets a breather, I think. Got away, got a tail, clipped the ball to the back post. I think Dodson did enough to put Hilton off, probably. In the end, a tame shot, easy take for the keeper. Waller with the kick. Got a tail to win the header. Helm collects the next ball, driving forward. Hooks it on for Dodson. Dodson battling away. He's fouled. Free kick for Burnley. Hilton not happy. Interesting position. We'll ask Bobby Thomas to come forward. Helm over it. Dodson there. Thomas in there. Bedell trying to get towards the back post. Swung in, decent ball. Keeper comes, punches. Collides with his own man. Certainly no foul. Although he stopped it because the players stayed down. Yeah, it was a collision between Fulham players. The referee, I think, thinking it's head injury for the skipper. Stops it. Decent ball in. Tested the back line. Then collided with themselves. Burnley not happy the referee stopped it, perhaps. It will be a drop ball. Burnley were in possession, so you'd think Burnley would get the ball here, but I don't think it's going to work out quite like that. Referee's in control of the situation. Just over 10 minutes to half time. Burnley 0, Fulham 0, and it's going to be a drop ball for the Clarets.
Looks like giving us the ball, I think.
They're not happy with that, are they?
No.
I thought Burnley were in possession, to be fair to the referee. And he's dropping it well away from goal. I think he's probably done the right thing here.
I do wonder how they pick the position of where they're doing the drop ball.
I think he just thought Burnley had possession near the halfway line, and I think he just randomly dropped it there. I don't think there's any science to it. He's giving Fulham opportunity to get plenty of men back. It is a strange one. Here's McAvoy, didn't need any treatment. Here's the Sessignon for Williams. Driving forward. Dodson with the block. I mentioned the first team has one away from a suspension. Dodson's one booking away from a suspension at this level. They want to avoid that tonight. Ball forward's nice from Dodson. Mellon couldn't collect in stride. McAvoy to tidy up. Sessignon to drive forward now. The ball forward to try and find Dibley Dowse, but the break foot Padacheo is Pachaziti. Uses Sessignon. Foul on Dibley Dowse there. That's a free kick in a dangerous spot.
Seem to have seen a lot of free kicks this half. A lot of both sides sort of breaking each other down and giving away sort of soft fouls, and no side really getting
a little
anywhere.
bit closer than Stephen's effort. Maybe 5 yards outside the 18-yard box, left-hand side. Adrian Pachaziti looks like he's going to leave it for Sonny Hilton in the end. Four-man wall. That's been marched back. Referee David Richardson's got the wall back. Hilton fancies this. Sam Waller's going to get an absolutely bob on. 8 minutes to half time. Hilton with the delivery here. Swings it in right foot at the wall. Ball did its job. Tucker comes away with the ball. Oh, touch back a little bit carelessly. There's an infringement. Armstrong's been knocked over. Bit fortunate there, Burnley, perhaps.
Yeah, another free kick there.
You take it any time.
Wonder how many there's been this half.
Is it the free kick again?
Looks, I think it hits Dale Stevens.
Yeah.
Straight in the chest. Is it Bobby? Did it come off Bobby? Yeah.
Wall did its job. Never looked in any danger with that free kick nowhere near high enough. In some ways, you're thinking top of the league against a fifth Perhaps been a little bit disappointed with the quality.
Yeah, neither team really got going. No real good chances either for either side, and neither attackers really got the ball rolling up top. But hopefully a bit more of as the second half, as the clock ticks on, both sides will maybe go for it a little bit more.
Yeah, a bit cagey, I think, isn't it? You're right. Glennon to plant that ball forward. Here's Stevens. Tucker to help it on for Armstrong. Armstrong lays it back for Helm. Helm under pressure. Tehe getting back to apply that pressure.
I think Stevens has been really good there in the midfield.
Yeah.
I think he's played some nice passes and a few nice turns. Good experience.
I saw him in the FA Cup games last season, and he's very good in possession. Here's Mellon.
Good for Mark Helm as well to have him sort of alongside, and to have someone with Dale's calibre to partner you, you know, the experience, the older head, you know.
Yeah.
Be good for Mark.
The gaffer will want him fully fit as quickly as possible.
Bit of a tussle there, Bobby, and yeah, free kick.
Yeah, it's gone against him, hasn't he? Yeah. T's a big, strong forward.
Two big lads there going at it, having a little chat there afterwards.
Buffy Thomas a bit disappointed. It's gone against him. Free kick inside the Fulham half. Here's Sessegnon. On for Jay Williams. Back again for Sessegnon. Sitting deep. Uses McAvoy. 6 minutes to half time. Goalless here at Leyland. Possession here for Mellon. Helps it on for Tucker. But I want to see a little bit more of Tucker. Driving forward now. What's he got ahead of him? He's going to use Dodson, I think, left-hand side. Dodson looking to get the cross in. Looks deep. Glynn couldn't keep it in play. And that is a corner. Final touch came off Odoteo. Might have been out of play before the left-back got a touch. Controversial if this results in a goal. Dodson to deliver. Brian Pilkington stand end. Left foot in swing towards that near post. Half away, and they'll clear the lines now. Ball down the line, but cut out by Armstrong. Centre forward Tehe under pressure. Uses Odoteo. Again they come out. Dibley Diaz driving forward here. He's got Bowie ahead of him. Just checks. Pajaziti just to spread it wide. Williams back inside for Sessegnon. Seeing a lot of the ball. Looking to spread it wide. Header one by Armstrong. Odoteo to win the next ball. Left hand side with Hilton, switch flanks. Hilton inside nicely. And then wide again, left hand side, Odoteo. Pajaziti to try and get a ball in, cut out well. Clearances from Thomas. Burnley have defended it pretty well there. Stevens inside nicely. Dodson on quickly for Helm. Men over on this left hand side. Glennon bombing forward, he's got Dodson on his outside. Dodson looking to get the cross in here, it's blocked by Fossey. That'll be a throw only to Burnley. Almost level with the penalty area, left-hand side. Helm trying to drive forward, skips past one. Finds Armstrong. Armstrong for Mellon. Gone again Armstrong. Mellon with a cross in, easy one for the keeper. And they'll be a little bit disappointed with the crossing. Not tested the keeper enough in the air. That was a routine take for the Spaniard. Hooked inside here for McAvoy. Back to the keeper. To be fair, very little in it, Ellis, as we approach half time.
Yeah, no, it's been a really cage game, very tight contest, and like I said, no real chances created for either side. It's both teams just sort of cancelling each other out as they get to the top end of the pitch. Both defences been quite solid. Jacob and Bobby at the back for the Clarets, and you know, Fulham defences look fairly solid. Fulham up to break now.
Here's Dibley Diaz just to help it on for Hilton into the box. Hilton looks dangerous here. Save from Waller to his left-hand side. Good reaction save. Hilton hit that hard and low. That looks a decent save, Ellis, from Sam Waller.
He's looked a lively little winger as Hilton. He's had a couple of chances, and yeah, it's a good save from Sam in the end there, just to keep scores level. A couple of minutes left before the break.
Yeah, did well. Low to his left-hand side. Made some decent saves in Burnley's little unbeaten run at this level. Here's Dibley Diaz again, driving forward, bounces off a challenge, helps it on. Tahi, Jean-Pierre Tahi, just looking to get the ball in. Easy take for Waller though at the near post. Patting the head from skipper Thomas. Just checking with the referee along left. Just less than 90 seconds of the 45. Rolled it out for Thomas. Here's Tucker. Bit of space for once for Tucker. Uses Stevens. Stevens wide for Dodgson. Inside again for Stevens. Bordeaux square for Thomas. Wide here for Armstrong, on for Helm. Final minute of the half. Thomas looking for the diagonal left-hand side. Didn't work out for him. Fossey, comfortable take. Sessegnon has been involved, heavily involved in the first half. Here's Dibley Diaz. Left-hand side for Bowie. Bowie looking to take on Armstrong. Cross comes Thomas. He's still got possession here though. Armstrong just nicks it off him. As he wondered if he was going to strike for goal. Thomas with the clearance. Bounces off McGlynn. Helm on for Dodgson. Again Glennon on the overlap. Burnley wants some joy down that left-hand side now. Uses Glennon, a little bit short. Glennon gets there. Helped on for Dodgson. Dodgson checks inside. Right football into the middle. Easy clearance for the left back. Burnley had gone near post. Wasn't the worst cross in the world, but an easy one. Got a chance just to clear, and he clears it again. Bordeaux, centre circle. Glennon, in time added on. Spreads it here for Tucker. We'll have another look at the Chelsea highlights and reaction at half-time. Fantastic point for the Clarets on Saturday. Against league leaders, European League champions, of course. Mellon just lays that off for Dodgson. Last action of the half. Dodgson looking to take on Fossey. Fossey's had a really good half, but right back, hits it against Dodgson. That'll be a goal kick. Wouldn't be surprised if that's that.
Yeah, I think that could be that. I think the ball's gone up for a minute. It's been a very tight first half.
We'll have a look at some highlights immediately after the half-time whistle.
A few options on the bench for the Clarets. You know, you've got Max Thompson on there and Dara Costello. You know, still needing a goal towards that as we peter out in the second half. Ben Woods as well in midfield. Interested to see how long Dale gets, whether it's 60 first half. You know,
I think Woods has been good the last few weeks.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to give your first teamers opportunities coming back from injury, and he's a little bit unfortunate to miss out tonight.
Yeah,
he's been good.
Yeah, I think he's been part of the side that have done well. And there we have it.
That's the half-time whistle. 0-0. I've got one or two little highlights for you. One of those is going to be that Sam Waller save, which was excellent from Sonny Hilton. Certainly Burnley had an opportunity or two, but very little. We're going to see Dale Stevens' free kick here. Looked a decent effort this, Ellis, didn't it? It wasn't that far over.
Yeah,
I'm not sure the keeper was getting there.
No, looked like if that was on target, probably would have found the top corner, which would have been nice for Dale.
This is where Dibley Diaz had a chance. It's a good block from Bordeaux.
Yeah,
really
very
good
block.
block. He's been good in the last few weeks. This is the corner that was an in-swinger. Keeper couldn't quite get there. Dibley Diaz with an effort that was blocked on the line, and then Burnley just got bodies in the way. It's Bobby Thomas last of all to block it, and the Clarets survived a bit of a scare. Here's the ball for Thomas from Mellon. Got a shot away. Comfortable save for the Spaniard at his near post, but an indication of how well Mellon's been doing in recent weeks. And this is the Hilton effort. Really good save from Waller to his left-hand side. Gathered it really well. Not a lot of opportunities, was there, in that half?
No, it was very tight, and probably say a draw's a fair result for the break so far.
Yeah, everything to play for. Looking forward to the second half. Burnley had a great day on Saturday. 1-1 draw at Champions League winners Chelsea. Finished Chelsea 1, Burnley 1. Let's have a look at those highlights.
Hudson-Odoi right hand side. Hudson-Odoi with a chance here. Looking to take on Taylor. Save. Ball back in there. Did well, Pope. First one looked a really good save to me. Do you know, I think Nick Pope's right back on this. And
that was a terrific save.
It looked a really good save.
It's just a small club,
and top saved.
That was a really good save.
Jorginho wide here. James bowling forward, deflected. Oh, what a save with his legs.
If that was
from Nick
deliberate,
Pope. I'm telling you now.
If that was deliberate, that was extraordinary.
That's a world-class save.
I mean, it was like he saved it falling over with his foot, but he cleared it as well as saved it.
Picks out James. Ball got forward very quickly. James with the ball in. Havertz 1-0. As simple as that. Great ball in from James. Havertz won the header. He's got the goal. Burnley are behind here. Chelsea 1, Burnley 0.
I've got to say, I did not like the way Thomas Tuchel ran in front of the Burnley bench there to celebrate.
Here's Chilwell. Chilwell help it on for Barkley. On in turn. Chance in there. Burnley got to ground. Great save.
Good save.
By Pope.
Great
to
save.
deny Hudson-Odoi. Taylor got the cross in here. He dummies it first time. Looks to try and pick out Lowton here. Lowton for Westwood. Westwood inside. Looking for Rodriguez. Wins the header. Touched in by Vidra. And Burnley are level. Burnley are level. That's the chance they wanted. And it's Vidra from close range. Burnley are level. It's Chelsea 1. Burnley 1. Burnley stayed in the game.
One chance.
And it's Matty Vidra from close range that's got the equaliser. Burnley are level.
Congratulations, Gaffer, that's a big point.
Yeah, I think it's an earned point in a different fashion today. You know, I mean, Pope has been fantastic. They were excellent. I mean, they're a top side, we know that. They're flying at the moment, top of the league, the feel of the place, you know. And I thought they were terrific first half. And I didn't think it was necessarily we were miles off. They were just so strong in and out of possession, smothered the game out of possession, worked very hard and played hard. And in possession, we know they've got some really talented players. And Popey was excellent. We made some good blocks. And actually a soft moment for the goal, amongst many good moments. But we stayed intact to go in at half-time, so we were still in the game at that point.
It's about staying in the game. The longer Burnley stayed in the game, better the chance they had.
Yeah, I thought we grew a little bit into the second half. I don't want to overrate that, but we found some better passages of football and kept the ball a bit better. Slowed moments with the ball. Didn't quite find the interlink at times, but got more a smaller bit of control, but still control nonetheless. Just started getting into the final third, finding some better moments, and then of course we found a great moment with a very good goal from the mixed play from Westy into Joe Rodriguez, a lovely knockdown, a good finish. Very pleased with that, but very pleased with a lot of performances. I mean, look at Pope today, and I mean, look, there's a few question marks. Gareth's got a tough job, but he's a top keeper for me. He's got to be in there for me. Target's another one, and Charlie Taylor, I think Gareth Scout should be keeping an eye on him with that performance. I thought he's outstanding, and he has been a number of times this season.
You talked about Nick Pope in the week, and you said he was back to his best.
Yeah, I believe it.
He showed it again today.
Yeah, I've thought it for a number of weeks now, and I've told him so. In training, the way he is, he's a monster of a guy, but his reflexes are fantastic. Save early on in the first half, very similar to the one against Brentford last week, down to his right. He's right back on it without a shadow of a doubt, and it helps enormously because he's a top keeper.
What does this do for Burnley's season?
Well, we don't know. Look, it's a point. At the end of the day, it's a point. But what it is, it's an earned point in a different way. Part of what we do is that feeling about what we do is back, and it's on the show today to stay in a game and do everything you can to do something. Very proud of the fans again today, noisy as you like, against a big crowd here. But the biggest thing for me is the mentality, a group mentality to take these challenges on. We've stuck in there early this season. We're going to have to continue to stick in there, but there's a real strong mentality about this group.
Well done.
Thank you.
Point.
Welcome back to Leyland. Goalless at half-time. Burnley 0, top of the table Fulham 0. Half of very few chances. As you were, well, I was going to say as you were, but it's not. We've got Ben Woods coming up, and that means Dale Stephens has played 45 minutes. So 45 minutes for Stephens, but I think that went pretty well for him.
Yeah, it did well. A good exercise for him. Good to get some minutes in the legs, and I'm sure he'll be pleased himself to go out there and done the first half.
Yeah, it can be a long process. It can be 3, 4, 5 games perhaps at times. Let's hope that everything's okay. I think it is. I think got the feeling that was planned. Burnley attacking right to left this second half. Referee just getting in position. Whip through the sides when there's a break in play. Burnley get us underway. Burnley claret and blue. Fulham all black. Away
slip there.
Thomas under pressure immediately, but does get it forward. All the way through to the keeper. Nearly a scare early on, but dealt with it comfortably in the end. Here's left back Odecheo just to help it on once more. That change just confirmed on screen. Ben Woods on for Dale Stephens. It'll be a Fulham throw. Jacob Badal thought it was Burnley's. It'll be Fulham to take it left hand side with left back Idris Odeteu. Ball in towards the Burnley block. Blocked by Ben Woods. Clipped in by Sessegnon. T looking to turn and have a shot. It's blocked again and cleared. Burnley have got it away. McGlynn to take it down. Dodson immediately under pressure, but will collect it. Hooks it back for Badal and quickly here for Glennon. Glennon looking for McGlynn. Couldn't take it in his stride. Sessegnon tidies up. Back with the skipper, McAvoy. Odeteu just to touch it back again to McAvoy. McAvoy played in the game here last year when he was 2-1. Burnley did the double 4-1 at Fulham later in the season. A big result if Burnley could get a win today. Ramirez very calm, finds Sessegnon almost to the legs of McGlynn. Dibley Dias to help it on. Looking down that left hand side, well covered by Armstrong. Helm wide for Tucker. Tucker gets the better of his man. Breaking forward now, Nijai Tucker. Defender got back at him. No foul. Odeteu to win it. Dibley Dias up near the halfway line. Sessegnon driving forward now. Uses right back Fossey. Back inside for Sessegnon. Remember, 8 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. They're 10 league games. Ball in here. Looking down this right hand side for Hilton. Hilton closest to scoring that first off. Clips the ball in towards that back post. Ooh. And that's in. Dibley Dias with a header. 3 minutes into the second half. Fulham have the lead. Dibley Dias with the header. Good crossing from Hilton. Beyond Waller. And Fulham have got the lead. Let's just see it again. Hilton clipped in the cross. Dibley Dias did well. It's a good header beyond Waller. And Fulham lead. It's a good header from the lad, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a looping header over Sam there. A nice ball into the box from Sonny Hilton, who's been lively for Fulham tonight. But I'm sure they'll be happy with that to come out in the second half and get a goal. Just a couple of minutes on the clock, just to start that they wanted. But Burnley just need to get back into it now and get a foot in the game.
Came from behind to win last week. Burnley are going to have to do that tonight. Thomas to get that forward. Mellon wins the header. McGlynn to try and take it down. Next header's Glennon's. Wide for Dodson. Up to Wayne momentarily. Woods will get a ball in here. Look to test the keeper. Too much on it. He's going to go out of play for a throw. Dibley Dias hasn't played too much in the U23s. Only a young lad, just 18. It's going to be Odoteo with the throw. Woods to pick up the loose ball. Set back for Burnley. All the way back to Waller. No chance with the goal. Big clearance from the keeper. Fossey wins the header. Here's Hilton. Assist for the goal. Back for Sessignon. Hilton again. City just to help it on for Fossey. Fulham good in possession. It's gone wide on this left hand side for the left back. Odoteo with a decent cross in there. Missed by Glennon. Fossey to just hook it back inside. Here's Hilton. Battling with him is Woods. Back heel won't cause any problems. That'll be a Burnley goal kick. After a cagey first half, just disappointing to go behind so early in the second.
Yeah, it was really tight first half and both sides competed quite well, but Burnley won't be happy with that start, and Fulham have come out on the front foot and got a goal, which they'll be delighted with. But yeah, like you say, it's after a tight first half, they'll be disappointed with that, I think.
I just wonder if Hilton had too much space to pick his cross. Burnley have to close him down a little bit quicker if they can. Tayi judged to have fouled Baton. It's an angry reaction. His father was an Ivory Coast international. So not happy at all. Re-signed in September for Fulham. It looked like he was moving on. There was a bit of wrestling between him and Badeau. He dragged Badeau back. Referee saw that as the foul. Free kick Burnley. 1-0 to Fulham. Dibley Dias with the goal. Kick from Waller. Header won by Bowie. Chase for Armstrong. Just had to check inside. Uses Thomas. Big clearance from Bobby Thomas. Comfortable header at the back, but at the minute not really got any change out of the centre backs. McAvoy's done well alongside Jay Williams. That pairing's done well against Mellon and McGlynn. City back to Odoteo. Helped inside for Williams. Rare outing for Jay Williams. Came from Newport. Really impressed at Newport. Played mostly under 18s football for Fulham. Odoteo just to check his stride. Looks it back for McAvoy. McAvoy long ball forward. Hilton on the chase, keeper coming, and we'll get there. Hilton thinking he was impeded, but I don't think so. Long ball over the top. Glennon struck with him. Keeper came, collected it second time. Avaskin. As Bowie just turns away and out of play. Burnley throw. Chasing the game now, the Clarets. Fulham leading by a goal to 0. Fulham looking to make it 9 wins out of 11 at this level. Be touched back to the keeper. Big booming clearance. It's hit Hilton in the face, I think. Good challenge from Glennon, wins the throw. Wholehearted stuff from Anthony Glennon. Ball inside. Here's Armstrong. Problem for Sonny Hilton, I think, here, and the referee has just stopped it for the moment. It was a strong old challenge between Glennon and Hilton, but perfectly fair. Referee just stopped it. I think it'll be a drop ball for Glennon. He's happy with the challenge. The referee just wanted to make sure Hilton was okay. He blocked the drop ball. Sessignon. Looks a good player, Sessignon. Driving forward now down the right hand side with Hilton. Just seeing a bit more time on the ball now, Sonny Hilton. City just to get a ball in as well. T trying to hold off Thomas.
Patches it again. A little bit of turn for Dibley Dias, and I think that might have been deflected behind. It is a corner. First corner of the second half. Good work. Dibley Dias, I think, deflected off Thomas. And that's a corner. Right hand side. More defensive work for Burnley. Hilton with it. So right foot swinging away from Sam Waller. Dinks it in. Good delivery in there. Headed away. I think Armstrong with a header. Helm looking to break. McGlynn's breaking through the middle if he can find him. Just checks his stride. Touched inside here for Glennon. Glennon on in turn. Dodgson. Burnley want Dodgson in the game a little bit more. Second half. It's Tucker. Come inside to collect. Helps it on. Gets it back, Tucker. Nice movement. On nicely here for Dodgson. Dodgson into the middle. Oh, it finds McGlynn, but just wide of the target. Try to have a touch maybe before shooting. You need to just try and clip that over the keeper, perhaps. It's a good ball in from Dodgson. He does get there. Maybe he thinks the defender's getting there before.
I don't think he was expecting that from the way he approached it, but just unlucky to not get on the end of that and put it towards the goal. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to reach him there.
Good from Dodgson. That's why he's top of the assist charts. Burnley's best opportunity of the half. Scorer Dibley Dice trying to help that on. Bedeau across to win it. And he's got the throw. 10 minutes into the second half. Burnley 0, Fulham 1. Fulham already clear leaders of the division. Burnley looking to go above Villa and Stoke tonight. Ben Woods retrieves the ball. Here's Glennon with it. Everything still to play for. But Burnley trailing by a goal to nil. Helm battling away. Dibley Dias deemed a foul. Free kick Burnley. Helm takes it. Thomas back inside for Helm. It's against Sessegnon. Will break for Tucker. Tucker on for Glennon. Glennon looking for Dodgson. Cross comes Fossey. Concedes the throw. It'll be the first time Burnley've got behind Fulham. That Dodgson cross back in. Glennon with the throw. Almost level with the penalty area. Left hand side. Next up for Burnley, they play Barrow a week tomorrow. That's at Burnley's training ground, afternoon kick-off. Lancashire Senior Cup. Good to see these competitions back up and running. Dodgson to get a ball in. Just behind everybody, but Armstrong will collect this. Right-hand side, Finn Armstrong, back for Woods. On in turn for Tucker. Tucker looking to drive at the box if he can. Uses Glennon. Glennon on all. Good ball for Helm, but he's come away with it. Then a touch away. Dodgson trying to win the next ball. Helm's collected it. Hooks it inside here for Tucker. Maybe he just thought for a minute of having a shot, but the left back, Odateo's closed him down. Here's Thomas. Looking to spread it wide. Too much on that. That'll be a throw. You can see Fulham are good defensively, don't you? They're a good defensive unit.
Yeah, they are. They've been sort of solid throughout, and it's the lads are just struggling to really break through that back line. You know, they're organised. There's some big sizes to a couple of them as well, and you know they look like a side that are top of the league and that are winning games and not conceding many.
Just a little bit of frustration there for Mark Helm. He couldn't just find a way through. EJ Tucker too. There's a bit of trim here for Bedeau. Just taking a bang. Not into the face, to the nose. Just having a look at that Burnley. He's had a good little run in the side, Jacob Bedeau, joined us from Scunthorpe last summer. Some good first team experience. I think he's just cut his top lip.
to go off to come back on again. Meanwhile, restart with a Fulham throw with left back Idris Tail.
Looks like Anthony Glennon's just slotted into centre back there alongside Bobby with Owen out left, just as Jacob
just
receives treatment, but he's back on now.
Yeah, he's back on, he's okay. Here's Dodgson. Glennon. On for the skipper Thomas. But again in the middle now. Again, McAvoy's had a good game, intercepted that well. Here's Diblidias as well, just driving forward. Only 18, this lad, looks impressive. Finds Sonny Hilton, chance here, hit it first time. Wide of the target. He has impressed, hasn't he, Diblidias? I know he scored the goal, but he's one or two other nice little moves.
Yeah, no, he's been lively. Nice little pass there out to Hilton, who's just mishit it. Just as Burnley were just getting the defence back together with Jacob coming back on.
Yeah, just readjusting there, weren't we? I think Badal was further wide than he would be normally. But no alarms. Our mark just gone. Fulham leading by a goal to 0. Burnley still in the game. We saw how that works at the weekend, of course, at Chelsea. Burnley next in action against Crystal Palace at home a week on Saturday. Foul here. Mellon not happy. Just shrugged his man off, deemed a foul. For 17, he is quite physical, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he is. He's got a good physical presence to him, a bit of size for a 17-year-old lad. He certainly shows it and uses it to his advantage as well when he's playing, and gives the defenders a bit of a tough time, especially at the under-18 level.
Here's McGlynn for Dodgson. Dodgson looking for Glennon, giving him a lot to do. Fossey on it and hooks it out for a throw. Work well together, Glennon and Dodgson, but on that occasion just too much on the ball from the former Manchester United man. It's Glennon with the throw. He's gone back to Woods. Touch from the defender. He fouled by Badal. Free kick by the touchline. Badal not happy with the decision. It's gone Fulham's way. On the Burnley bench, Harry Allen, Jake Rooney, Max Thompson, Dara Costello. So plenty of options for Michael Jackson. And a change here. Tahey's coming off. And on comes Duhori Henry. Does tend to play in defence normally, but on this occasion I think he's going to play off the front line. So Tahey off. He has been coming back from injury, the big Frenchman. So it looks to me like Diblidias and Bowie through the middle. Headed one at the back by Glennon. He just loses out to Dodgson. Back inside nicely here for Helm. The Manchester United man helped it on for Armstrong. Check inside perhaps. Gets it back here nicely. Can he hook a ball in right footed? Looks to go to the near post. Gone behind. That'll be a corner. Burnley's first of the second half.
Thought we were just going to stand one up there to the back post with Michael in there. And
yeah.
A little bit short, maybe not what he wanted. But
Finn's got a great left foot, hasn't he? It just perhaps doesn't help him at right back when he's gone on the outside. Here's Dodgson though with the delivery. Right wing corner, left foot in swinger. Good delivery in there to one of them.
Michael Mellon.
Michael Mellon again. 15 at all levels this season. Great crossing from Dodgson. Another assist for him. Burnley a level. Michael Mellon again. Just showed how physical he is at the near post there. Really good header.
Yeah, no, it's a great header from the young lad. He's great ball in from Owen, and Michael's rose highest and found the back post, and that's a great goal for the youngster. Like I said, 15 for the season across the 18s and 23s. It's really good going, and he doesn't stop scoring.
Some big lads in that Fulham back line, and he's rose up above them all, hasn't he?
He has, and it's a great ball in from Owen there as well. Owen Dodgson, who linked up with Michael for a goal last week at, against Birmingham for the second there. So them two combining once again, and we're all level going into the final half an hour or so.
Yeah, 5 assists now for Dodgson. Fantastic delivery from a set piece. And just drew it at the near post. Great header, Mellon. Super stuff from Burnley. The game's there for either side now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right back in it now. Now that the lads have got the goal, and Burnley will be certainly on the front foot and hoping to push the momentum to hopefully get another and maybe take all 3 points. But I'm sure Fulham will be straight back into it as well, and as they look now to carve something open and potentially take the lead again.
Yeah, they're comfortable on the ball, there's no doubt about it. But Burnley will break here. Glennon's won a good challenge. Helped on. McGlynn and Mellon up. 2-on-2 momentarily. Helps it on. A little bit short for Mellon. McAvoy's done well. Had a good game, Conor McAvoy. Just wasn't enough on the ball. Here's Dibley Diaz. Fulham driving forward, Hilton running ahead of him. That'll be Sam Wallace. Takes it comfortably. Problem here for Glennon, I think, from that challenge moments ago. Wallace rolled it out. Dibley Dice is the one causing 1 or 2 problems at the minute, but too much on that ball. Hilton wasn't getting there. 1-1 it is. Big talent at 17, Michael Mellon. Incredible tally of goals. Incredible season he's having. Drinks break for everybody. Just stayed down here, Glennon. Just feeling his right foot. See the goal again here. Dodgson just finds the right spot. Right as well. He's sort of double marked as well, Mellon. It's a super header, isn't it?
Yeah, no, great header. He's got a few headers this season.
Yeah.
I'd probably like to know how many headers he's actually got. A lot of his
we'll
goals have
have
come.
a look at that.
Yeah, a lot of goals have come from his head. And
I mean, he'll only get better at that.
yeah, no,
As he grows and builds.
it's
Just a bit of a worry here for Anthony Glennon. He's one of Burnley's experienced players. At 22, there is a shake of the head. He's just feeling that right foot. Rooney could come on. He's just tested it out now. No, I think it's a shake of the head. I don't think he can continue. Burnley will have to make a change. How do Burnley work this out now, Ellis? Rooney would come on, would he?
yeah,
Armstrong go to left back.
I think so. Or maybe Owen could drop to left back and Max Thompson out wide. Owen played left back
Yes,
a lot of games.
Yeah, that's an option.
Or maybe Dara Costello as well, who's also a winger, which seems the most.
Just having another look at it on the touchline for a final decision, perhaps. Burnley getting the ball back here.
Yeah, he's back on.
He's back on, yep. After a shake of the head. It's a nod of the head, but he's back on. It's good news for Burnley. Big kick forward, Mellon trying to win it. Turns 22 this month, Glennon, so he's one of Burnley's more experienced players. Got that Football League experience at Grimsby too. Here he is with the throw. Thankfully looks okay now. Burnley level at 1-1. Dodgson loses out. It's a foul, I think, by Woods. On Dibley Dias. And that'll be a free kick to Fulham. 2 weeks tonight away at Villa. Next up in this competition. Villa, the last side to beat Fulham, or the only side to beat Fulham in the league this season. Jay Williams feeds Pajaziti, ball forward. Nice turn from the substitute, just helps it on. Left hand side. Sessignon driving forward. Here's Fossey. Right back looking to take on Dodgson. Gets the ball in. Decent ball. Back post and in. It's the substitute. Doria Henry arriving at the back post. Got to the cross. Fired it into the roof of the net. And Fulham are back in front. Just past the halfway point of the second half. Fossey taking on Dodgson. Gets the ball in towards the back post. Diori Henry just reacts the quickest, fires it into the roof of the net. Burnley 1, Fulham 2. Disappointing to go behind again.
Yeah, it's a good finish at the back post there, and just what Fulham will have wanted after just conceding. But yeah, they've taken the momentum forward a little bit, and they've got the goal that they'll be hoping for. So Burnley got it all to do again, and push for another equaliser as we approach the final 20 minutes at Leyland.
Yeah, just crept in at the back post, given away at the back. Bowie looking to take on men here. He's gone down. It's a big shout.
Penalty.
He's given it. Penalty for Fulham. Driving into the box, the young Scot gets caught, taking on Thomas. Armstrong getting back as well. Is he pushed to the floor? Combination perhaps of Thomas and Armstrong. Referee, no hesitation. Penalty given. And it's going to be the skipper to take it. So it'll be McAvoy against Waller. Chance for the league leaders to make it 3-1. Waller just taking his time to get in the middle. McAvoy against Waller. Big chance here for the Scottish Youth International to put some daylight between Fulham and Burnley. McAvoy, and it's saved. Oh, what a save from Waller to his left-hand side. Got a hand to it. Got to say, that's a top save.
Yeah, it's a great save. Very good to get down low to his bottom left-hand corner. As the Fulham skipper goes for a third, yeah.
It's a great save, isn't it?
He's
opened his body up, he's
still in
looked
it.
to put it to Waller's left, and he's got there. Maybe not quite in the corner, but it wasn't far away. That's given Burnley a chance here. Great penalty save from Waller. Change imminent here. We're going to see Max Thompson. And he's replacing Nijai Tucker. So we'll see where Thompson goes. I think it's right hand side. Burnley chasing the game. But still in it with that penalty save from Waller. It's kick from Armstrong. Ball forward from Sessegnon. Bowie trying to get on the end of it. Bit of pushing and shoving with Bordeaux. The referee will have seen that. Cross to have a word. Now then, 18 minutes remain. Burnley 1, Fulham 2. Kick from Waller. He's had a good game. Really good save from Milton towards the end of the first half, and that penalty save from McAvoy kept Burnley alive. Break again here though. Looking to try and feed Bowie. It's gone through to Waller. Game looks a little bit more open now. Waller to kick this. So Burnley now, Waller in goal, Armstrong, Thomas, Bordeaux, Glennon at the back. It's now Thompson, Helm, Woods and Dodson in midfield, McGlynn and the scorer Mellon up top. Woods battling away to try and win that. He's caught his man. He's caught Sessegnon. Didn't look like he was going for the ball, but just caught the foot of the under-21 international. He was out to his feet. Stephen Sessegnon. Padger City with the free kick, gets it back. 17 minutes remain. Fulham leading by 2 goals to 1. It's wide on that left. What a tail to get it forward. Thomas on the volley and out of play. Might have been fouled there, Thomas, as he got to that. Referee having none of it. I don't think there's any problem with Sam Waller's confidence, but it'll be boosted by that penalty save.
Yeah, no, great moment for him, and I'm sure it'll boost his confidence going into the last sort of 20, 15 minutes. So Fulham are going to come forward and push for a third.
Yeah, they'll try and exploit Burnley on the break. McAvoy to square it for Williams. City just dropping deep now to collect it. Trying to thread a ball through. Bedell's won that. Here's Woods. On for Mellon. Dodson running on and will collect it here. Can he get the cross in? McGlynn's in the middle. It's not deep. Oh, just a touch from the keeper to take it away from Thompson, I think. But Teo just to touch it back for McAvoy. I think the keeper did well there. He's just got a touch to take it away from Thompson. More possession for Burnley here though. Helm to get it forward. Mellon trying to turn. Hooks it back for Helm. Helm to spread it for Dodson. Oh, just let it run under his feet, but Glennon's taking it on. Can he whip in across? It's in there. Keeper collects. Too near the keeper on that occasion. Fernandez. Easy enough collection for the Spanish keeper. Ramirez with the kick out. Burnley desperate to win the ball back, and Thomas has. Looks to plant it forward. Mellon gets his body in the way, trying to hold off McAvoy. He's gone back to the keeper. Touch on for Williams, youngster on quickly for Fossey. A block from Glennon. Be a throw to Fulham. Real test to Burnley's character here.
I've seen him do it a few times this season. You know, been from behind and come back and managed to get a point or even a win like last week at Birmingham when they were 1-0 down and went on to win 2-1. So we do know that the side don't give up, and you know they fight until the last minute.
There's always goals in these games, isn't there? So you're always thinking there could be another. Teo, he's been impressive at left back, driving forward. Uses Dore Henry. Back again. Badger City. Session not always involved. Badger City again, just to go wide. Teo. Badger City again. Billy just having to stand off him a little. Here's Sessignon. He's got Sonny Hilton and Fossey right hand side. Here's Fossey. Sessignon again. Keep the ball well. Badger City and Sessignon in particular comfortable in possession. Fossey's had a good game. On for Hilton. Hilton right hand side, cuts in, lays it off for Sessignon. Trying to get the better of Woods. Here's Hilton. Fossey once more. It was his cross that led to the goal for Lucano de Henry. Burnley just not seeing enough of the ball at the minute. Having to be patient. They've got it now. Helped on. Looking for Thompson. But he can't get away from Pachiziti. Left hand side. Odoteo. Battling away Thompson to try and get back at him. Possession is king at the minute for Fulham. Squared for Williams. Welshman goes forward. Picks out Fossey. Gets the ball in. Dangerous one. Trying to take it down. Kicks it against the hoardings in frustration. Bowie might have hurt himself in the process. Giving a right thud against the advertising hoardings and he's gone down. The referee going to allow him a bit of treatment. Absolutely smashed it against the advertising hoardings. Possibly hurt his hand. Referee's got to add time on here. His right foot, in fact, it is the incident where he smashed it against the hoardings. Time for a drinks break. I mean, they haven't been fantastic for them, but you can see why they're top.
Yeah, no, they've not dominated the game or played us off the park or anything, but yeah, they've got the quality when they need it and a solid defence, and they've got the players to pop up when they do need a goal. A few lively forwards, and yeah, missing a couple of key players as well that would have been involved tonight for international break.
I know we think we've improved from last season. They certainly have, haven't they?
Yeah, they've been very good, and yeah, it's shown that tonight. I think as we approach the last 10 minutes or so, and they're looking for a goal.
Kieran Bowie all smiles now. I think he's going to be okay. Waller with the kick. They have to go off to come back on again. In fact, they are preparing a change. Bowie may stay off here. This is a chance for Burnley against 10. He is. He's not coming back on. Former Wraith man. Here's Woods. We are going to see Ollie Sanderson, I think. It's a young forward. Clip forward. Can McGlynn get there? Looks to take it down nicely. Helped on towards Dodgson. Dodgson looking for Mellon. Interception was from Fossey and he did well. Just tried to release Mellon. And it's a good touch. Good interception. Sanderson coming on. Just 17. Young forward. Big chance for him here. Bowie not able to continue. Here's Glennon. Can't find Dodgson. That'll be a throw. Right hand side for Fulham. It's a fantastic run of Burnley's in jeopardy now. 7 league games unbeaten. They've got to try and
Costello
find a way.
coming on.
Yeah. Darragh coming on. Darragh Costello on for McGlynn. I just wonder if that means Thompson going through the middle. See how that pans out in a minute. Glennon with a good header. He's going to be okay to finish the game, it seems. Yeah, looks like Thompson through the middle. Costello right hand side. Young Irishman busy chasing. Odoteo. McAvoy in possession. Burnley have got to find some chances late on here. McAvoy to get it forward. Odoteo looks a real talent on that left hand side. One back though by Elm. Hits it against the Fulham player, but it breaks for Burnley. I can't find Costello. McAvoy collides with his own man, although he does get the decision. That'll be a free kick Fulham. Burnley retrieve the ball. With McAvoy. Here's Sessegnon. Finds McAvoy. Odoteo again, left hand side. Battling away with Costello. McAvoy once more. Sessegnon sitting deep. Just to get it wide. Header won by Williams. Hilton under pressure. Back for Fossey. Good in possession for him. Under Steve Wigley, they keep the ball well. There's Thomas. Back to his keeper, Waller. That penalty save just given Burnley a chance here. Moving through the middle. Thompson, touchdown, can't find Costello. Odoteo driving forward again, wearing 6, playing at left back. Bounces off the Burnley player. Goes wide left hand side again. Diora Henry just trying to take on Armstrong. Hasn't gone out of play. Burnley need the ball. It's found Hilton. Right hand side Hilton. Gets the ball back inside. Opportunity cleared by Thomas. Good block, a good clearance. Mellon can't find his man. Needed to go forward for Thompson, I think, rather than back. But Teo to find Sessegnon. Looks a class act in the middle of the park. Odoteo once more. Diora Henry just back again for Odoteo. Can Burnley apply pressure in the final 7 minutes? McAvoy looking to take his man on and he's caught. Foul by Thompson. Just dallied in possession. Free kick in McAvoy's favour. Just catch him. Clear foul. McAvoy picks himself up. Be left for the keeper. Ramirez with the kick. Looking to plant it forward. Header won by Thomas. Odoteo. Back in turn for McAvoy. Burnley 2 up now in Thompson and Mellon. And here's Hilton. Problems for Burnley at the other end. Hilton collects it. Fossey run ahead of him. touched inside, ball into the middle, Bordeaux easy clearance. Thompson to try and win the next ball. Goes wide here for Hilton. Taking men on here, Hilton. He's got Fossey with him. Uses Fossey. Wide again for Hilton. Thompson to win this. Dodson leaves it for Glennon. Inside here nicely for Helm. Dodson once more. Ball into the middle. Here's Thompson. Hooks it inside. Sessignon onto it. Wins it well. Dibley Diaz has got Hilton on the overlap here. It's a little bit behind him. It's got out for a throw. Just over 5 minutes remain. Steve Wigley getting a little tense on the touchline. Former Southampton manager. Was at Bolton when Owen Coyle left Burnley for Bolton. Here's Mellon, got the better of his man. Is he looking to have a shot? He is. Test the keeper. Comfortable enough save, perhaps, for Ramirez. Former Betis keeper, just moving to his right-hand side. Mellon collected well. Just illustrates there, he's got everything, hasn't he? You know, shooting distance, headers,
yeah,
score from anywhere.
You see lots of different types of goals from Michael. Like I said, I've seen him sort of past 3 years. I remember his first time I saw him play was 15 in Prague with the under-18s a couple of years ago. And he'd come off the bench and scored a 90th minute header. And even from that, you could just sort of see that he didn't know where he was going to go, but see there's a bit about him, you know, for that size and that age, at 15, to come on it was in a big stadium, you know, against a good side in Prague, and it's only a pre-season game, but that was the first time I saw him, and ever since then he just gets better every year, and he scores goals, doesn't he?
At 17, you know, playing at under 23 level, this is this is some season he's having. Odegao's just gone down injured. Fulham kicked it out. The referee pointed to his watch to indicate he'd be adding time on. That Mellon chance just moments ago. Comfortable enough save. Fabrizio Ramirez. Lengthy treatment for Odegeo. He stayed down. Just going to see that opportunity again for Mellon. Maybe just doesn't
well
connect as he'd like.
Yeah, just get some good power behind it from a sort of a flat position, but good save from the keeper.
He's full of confidence. You get the impression he'll have a go from anywhere. Odeteo just about to get back up. Referee Davy Richardson will just tell him to go off the field at play momentarily. Fulham have got a change to make here. They are bringing on Charlie Robinson. It's a young centre-back. He replaces Dibley Diaz, who got the first goal. So an extra central defender, I think, coming on here. See where Robinson ends up. Looks like he's going into the back line, or in front of the back line. Here's Woods, gets it forward, too much on it. In fact, he's giving it back to the keeper, I think. Returning possession with just over 2 minutes remaining. Thumbs up from Ramirez. There might be 4 minutes perhaps to add on here. And he'll kick this out of his hands. But they've got a head on it. Bordeaux wins the next header. Sessignon on quickly. Ball forward from Glennon. Chased for Thompson. Headed out of play by Fossey. Left hand side. Glennon with it. Just over 90 seconds left of the 90. Burnley trailing 2-1. Goes from Dibley Diaz. Diore Henry. That'll be a Fulham throw. Mellon had equalised for Burnley with his 15th at all levels this season. Got a tail with the throw, it's flicked on, Thomas gets it away, back out for another throw. Approaching the final minute. Teo with it, just inside his own half. Fulham leading 2-1. Chance for them to extend their lead at the top of Premier League 2 Division 2. Woods battling to win possession, middle of the park. Costello gets away from one. He's won himself a throw. Collects the ball himself. There's Armstrong. Teo's gone down again. The referee would be within his rights to insist he went off the field of play. Is it a bit of cramp? Might be some lengthy time to add on here, Ellis.
Yeah, you know, a few stoppages on the throughout, and a lot of free kicks, and Glenn going down earlier, a few subs, so you'd like to think that 3 or 4 minutes, giving the lads a chance to push on and maybe grab a late equaliser.
I think Bobby Thomas and the referees here just saying, you need to be having some time on here. The trainer came on and the left back jumped to his feet. Surely still has to go off the field of play. I think Burnley is saying, come on, he's got to go off the field of play. He's doing eventually. Armstrong with the throw. Back with Woods. Burnley hope there's one chance left in the game. We're in time added on now. Clip forward. Flick on. Mellon can win this. Heads it down. But away by Fulham. Badal wins the next header. It's +5. Just about right, I think. Certainly a minute or two for Oda Teo's injury. Badal prevents the corner, but it's a throw in deep inside the Burnley half. Fulham 2-1 up. Been difficult to break down. Throw on that left hand side. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Burnley quick to get on with it. It's gone short for Badal. Back again to the keeper. Helps it on for Thomas. Thomas looking long here, looking through the middle. Header one at the back. McAvoy's been strong at the back. Kept in play on that left hand side. Looking for Sanderson through the middle. Burnley win it but give it away. It's Hilton. Opportunity for him just outside the box as a shot. Comfortable take for Waller, and he immediately throws it out here for Helm. I just wonder if Bobby Thomas might as well go up here at this stage. Costello right hand side, gets across him right footed. Too near the keeper perhaps. Fossey's got it away. Be a Burnley throw, left hand side. Almost played 2 minutes of the additional 5. Woods in for Badal. Badal on in turn for Thomas. We'll have a look at some highlights when the final whistle goes. It's bounced off the defender, I think, but he's cleared his lines. And he's found Pachaziti comfortable on the ball. Pachaziti. Kosovo under 21 internationals found Hilton, who's pulled to the floor by Glennon. That'll be a free kick. Referee across. Don't think he's going to book Glennon, and Glennon's got cramp. And Hilton's just helping him with that. The clock is running down. Hilton helps Glennon to his feet.
Good battle tonight between them two. Hilton coming up against Glennon, and
yeah,
a couple of good challenges, and he's been lively as the winger, and it looks like Glennon is just going to hang on for the last minute or so.
Off Glennon.
Yeah, it doesn't look in a good
inquiring
way.
if Burnley have got another sub left, and they haven't.
I think they've
So
just
he's
told him
gonna
there's
have
no
to
subs
stop
left,
off,
so he's
isn't
back on.
Free kick by this touchline, 4th additional minute now. Fulham in no hurry to take it. Does look like Burnley's unbeaten league run of 7 games is coming to an end. City just finds Hilton again. He's been good for them, Sonny Hilton. Tries to get the cross in. Don't think he's got a touch. Means Burnley can launch a goal kick here.
This could be the last attack, maybe.
Able to bring it forward. Last chance saloon. Rodriguez with a block. Thomas trying to ride the challenge, and that's a foul. So it's going to be a free kick. Very much last chance now for Burnley. Thomas needs to get in the middle here. It's going to be left for Mark Helm. Final minute of the 5. Helm's got to plant it in there and see what happens. Helm with the delivery. Into the mix. Keeper's coming, gets a punch on it. Will it fall here for Woods? Goes wide for Dodson. Dodson to get the ball in. Looks deep. Burnley win the header. Mellon trying to get it back in there. Hadjiziti with the clearance. And that might be that. Looked a decent free kick, but to be fair, the keeper did well.
Yeah, he's been quite good tonight as Ramirez for the visitors. Just when they need him there at the end.
Maybe Helm's just got a chance to get this in now. Looks to ping it in for Dodson. One last opportunity for Dodson, too near the keeper. Easy take. He falls on it. And that might just be that.
I wonder if he knows Michael's behind him there.
Seen him on it. Smile from Michael Mellon. Keeper finds the funny side of it. But Fulham look aside. Set for promotion. 2-1 up here. Big kick forward. Cledden's really struggling at left back. It's come off him for a throw. I mean, there hasn't been a great deal in it.
No, it has been a very tight contest, and neither side have dominated or really enjoyed lots of the ball. It's been very, end-to-end stuff, and you'd probably say at a point would have been a fair result in the end, but the best sides in every division do go and win the games when they're not playing the best, and when they're missing key players, they still go and get a result, and that's what looks like Fulham have done tonight.
That's going to be that. Fulham the winners. Fantastic run they're on. 9th win in 11 league games. Michael Mellon the scorer for Burnley, but it's gone Fulham's way by 2-1. Dibley Diaz and Deore Henry for them. Mellon had got an equaliser on 63 minutes with his 15th goal at all levels this season. It's a setback, but it is only 1 defeat in 8. We've got to remember that.
Yeah, no, they've been very good, and he can't be too disheartened by it. A very good side tonight, Fulham, and
just see the goals now. Dibley Diaz, it's a super header. Billy Mass a little bit disappointed, giving Hilton time to get the cross in. This is the ball in from Dodson. McGlynn got there.
Maybe just not expecting that.
No, I think he thought the keeper would get there. This is the equaliser. Really good header from Michael Mellon. He is so good at that. So strong in the air. Great delivery from Dodson. Here's the penalty shout. Bowie went down in the box. Really good save this from Waller to his left-hand side.
Yeah, he's done well.
He looks a good keeper, doesn't he?
Done really well to keep that out.
Just got there, I think, just got a touch on that Ramirez. I think Thompson was destined to head it home. This is the Mellon shot from 25 yards that the Spaniard gathered comfortably to his right-hand side. I mean, it's disappointing, but we're in the middle of a fantastic run anyway. We've just got to go to Villa in 2 weeks' time and get a result there.
Yeah, that's there's a bit of a break now in the league anyway for the lads to sort of work on a few things that they wanted to look at, and then head towards Villa, looking to get a win. The game against Barrow in the Lancashire Cup next week in between.
Yeah, we'll give you all the details on that game a week tomorrow against Barrow. Lancashire Senior Cup at the training ground in the afternoon. A week tomorrow. Thanks to Alice for his help tonight. Fulham are the winners though. Consolidated their place at the top. They've won here by 2-1. Goals for Dibley Diaz and Deore Henry. Mellon had got an equaliser, his 15th of the campaign at all levels. But Fulham the winners by 2-1. It's finished here. Burnley 1, Fulham 2. I'll see you next a week on Saturday. Crystal Palace at home in the Premier League. Burnley next in action at this level a week tomorrow at home to Barrow in the Lancashire Senior Cup. We'll have details of that on social media for you. But leaving the news, Fulham the winners. League leaders have won here by 2-1. Burnley 1, Fulham 2. Goodbye from me.